Do exactly that, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? We're ready to record, and you're like, oh, this would be a great chance for me to go finally take that piss I had to take. Once I hit record in the sink, like Big Bappa. It's awesome, man. Good for you. Dude, that one hit fucking hit me. Maybe that's why they call it a hit, because it hits you. But I don't know. You gonna come over here anytime soon, bro? Or respond to me as I'm talking?
Dude, that piss went on for so long. I turned the water thing on. The
I haven't seen every time. It's just insanity.
And we're back.
Dude, it's my line.
I thought it was our line. I thought it was that thing we do occasionally.
You know what's funny?
That's why they call it hits. That is pretty funny.
That was pretty funny. It would have been funny if you responded to the first time. But
I thought it was hilarious. I'm sorry.
Yeah, whatever, man. You're a piece of shit. McMurray's a piece of shit. But that's besides the point. No, what I wanted to say that was kind of funny, right? Is the other day, at this point, like 2 days ago, right? I look up a gal I used to know, okay? And I talked to her.
It killed me not to sing the song, man. I said I sing too much. I'm not going to sing anymore, but it killed me not to start singing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just for the sake
of don't tell me. Just tell me the Gautier song.
Yeah, of course.
That's stupid as shit. No, I looked up a gal I used to know who I was friends with from like 12 to 15, maybe 16. Okay, but definitely not talked to them since about then, so like 7, maybe 8 years ago. I was watching TV, and I saw someone who looked like that person. I was like, oh, let me see what they're up to, right?
What were you watching? Or is that going to give it away?
Huh?
I said, was that going to give it away?
It's not going to give it away. I don't remember what it was. I think it was a YouTube video. I think it was YouTube Shorts.
Jesus, dude. That one hit did way more than hitting you. Yeah, that fucking thing knocked you out. Mama said knock you. I broke my singing rule already. How far was that in before I broke the thing I just said I was going to?
45 seconds. You're an idiot. But no, I was like, yeah, I wonder what she's up to, right? So I look her up, okay? And you know what I see?
Yeah, what do you
think I see?
I don't know. My mind is fucking racing with possibilities. I have no idea where to even begin.
Arrested for robbing a supermarket. Arrested for 2 DUIs. Arrested for assault. Arrested for drunken disorder. I'm like, huh?
How'd you find that? You looked her up, you said.
Yeah.
I thought you looked up our Instagram.
You know how dumb you are?
I thought you looked up our Instagram.
I had to stop talking what I'm talking about in the middle of a sentence so you can ask me, how'd you find that out? Would you use some online shared tool that the entire world operates with? How'd you figure that out? Almost as if arrest records are somewhat public. That's crazy.
I thought you went on Instagram. I realized you
clearly. Instagram ad, then you feature. They had the shopping feature where you can tag your clothes. They also add the arrest report feature. You fucking idiot.
That's fucking insane. They did that.
How'd you figure that out? I don't know. I started calling up local fucking police precincts saying, hey, you have any arrest reports matching this name? They're like, actually, we do. Fucking asshole. God, what a piece of shit you are to hear a story that way and respond by saying, oh, how'd you figure that out? Wow. How'd you come across that information? I don't know. I started saying, I looked her up. You're like, how'd you figure that out?
You got problems.
Dude. I don't have problems. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You're this bent.
And then the hilarity is, all I want to say was, because I dodged a bullet there, but all you could fucking say was interrupt me. So now the dodging a bullet remark is a whole minute and a half later because you had to ask the question. So wait, you said you looked her up, but how'd you figure out this information?
Dude, you're insane.
How'd you figure out this information? You looked it up.
You're insane.
I want to know how. How'd you figure out this information? You looked it up.
Stupid fucking argument never had to transpire. You could have just said it. I went online and then said, I guess I really dodged a bullet there. Instead, you had to then rip me apart for 45 minutes about how I ruined your fucking flow, and you could have just ignored me like you usually do.
I saw a video of
case in point.
Some army guys, military guys doing in drills, right? And they were doing a riot drill, so they all had their riot shields out, and they were all in formation and walking, and the other soldiers were like tasked with breaking up the riot.
How'd you find that?
Right. Online. Dodged a bullet there, didn't I? I'll follow your advice. That's way better for the thing. If I just respond, dodge a bullet.
It is. There's no time wasted.
So no, this video of these rioters, it weren't rioters, it was a simulation. It wasn't a simulation, it was a test, it was a drill. And the one guy who's in the line of shields loses his shield, and he charges forward with his baton, starts smacking the guy, smacking. And then his drill sergeant is like, "Are you fucking around, Rodriguez? You taking this seriously, Rodriguez?" And he's screaming at him. And then everyone in the comment section is like, dude, well, he's not supposed to fight for his life situation. And then the other half of the comments like, guys, It's a drill for riot training. If there's an actual riot going on and you lose your shield, the protocol is to not step forward into the swarm of people and fight them. The protocol is to maintain position, step behind your guys, and keep a... The only way the riots have worked is those guys walk in perfect unison with those shields to push everyone back. And everyone in the comments is like, this is inhumane. It's like, do you understand what the point of these drills are?
People are
what they're training for? What the point of the military is? It's like everyone else who says, like, America spends too much money on the military. No, we don't spend enough money on our military, okay? We need... All right, and everyone's like, oh, we don't have a country. We should have a military anymore. We shouldn't do that. It's like, so what? Then any country decides, America looks tasty. Let me take a bite out of that.
The second we get rid of our military, now everyone's going to be like, let's hold hands and sing.
It's not gonna be on the arm. Everyone's like, oh, well, it's like when fucking in World War II when we were trying to outlaw nukes, and everyone was like, so you're gonna get rid of yours? I'm like, well, no.
We didn't say that.
No, we just said no one else should have. Like, so you think you should have a monopoly? And we're like, yes, we should. And then for 5 years we did. And then Russia came along, and they had like 20, and we still had 400. And then Eisenhower, well, I don't think it was Eisenhower, I think it was another general, was like, we should just fucking blow up the entire Eastern Hemisphere before they can get to nuclear weapons like we have. And then someone was like, that's inspired. We should do that. But then, JFK comes in, another Democrat in office, doesn't end up happening.
The fucking left. Always
yeah, I know, always the left.
Unreal. Sound like some Dan Carlin shit just now.
Man. Except for I jumped from 1950 to 1960 immediately.
Yeah, but I think it made it more fun because I'm finally on the 6th episode in the Supernova in the East. This one's, I think, 5.5 hours. I don't understand how that's so long, but I really like Dan Carlin, but this one feels like he's just talking for talking. Yeah, he's got a good voice. I assume he's got good lips. I fucking, what was I just saying? Dude, I feel like he's just talking though at this point for the sake of just talking. Dude, like I still have an hour and a half left in the 6th episode.
2 words. Need new skates.
Yeah, 2 words. Oh, they did that backwards.
Yeah,
Fuck me up,
dude. Backwards too. You idiot. I'll do it again. Ready?
Yeah.
Do it again. 2 words. Need new skates.
Oh yeah, 3 words. Paper route.
Nice, dude. Classic.
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 12 kids later, we still got the heat.
Nice, man. Jumped ahead a little bit there. It's okay though.
No, but the first 2 episodes of Supernova in the East were so interesting because I think of how quickly he was jumping. Episode 3 was a little, I said slower. Episode 4 got good, but episode 5, dude, I just remember he said New Guinea a few times. I couldn't even tell you what the fuck happened.
Papua New Guinea?
Yeah, so.
Dude, everyone's like, did Robbie just say an Italian slur on the podcast? What the hell's wrong with this guy? It's actually a Monopoly Don, so it's fun.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
I'm actually Monopoly Don, so.
Some funny stuff.
Some funny stuff, man.
Do you remember the South Park episode?
You had notes you wanted to get into.
Yeah. Do you remember the South Park episode? You're an asshole, dude.
How do you mean?
Because you're telling a story and I try to engage and you rip me. I'm literally in the process of how I'm meaning it.
Where'd you find that?
In here. It was all in here, buddy. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, just in my brain.
Nice.
Now I can continue with the story.
Look at this photo. Oh, God, his camera's just singing, dude. I'm sorry. It must have been like a Freaky Fry situation where we switched places or something.
It's great. So I'm just an obnoxious asshole all the time.
Woo!
I did
Power
talk
Rangers,
about Dan Carlin, someone that you like and got me introduced
Yu-Gi-Oh!
to. And you could have easily continued the conversation, but instead I speak and go, cool.
Drums.
You're such a cunt.
Putting blue cheese on things.
Yep.
Blue cheese. Mayonnaise.
When you're done, Alex.
You mean Rob? When you're done, Robbie?
When you're done, Robbie. You stupid, insignificant fucking prick. I talk. See, I became you. That's pretty good for a second.
You can't even hold my fucking jock, dude. What do you mean you became me? That just proved that you're... That just proved... Okay, because if you were me, you would have said I surpassed you. You would have said I became you. I superseded you.
Do you remember in South Park?
No.
Obviously you do, but fucking when they do the stupid human centipede thing with the apple, he's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, should I have a vanilla paste or a gevelgewisch? I want the fish, Kyle. I'm sorry, Kyle.
The whole episode's about how he signed the thing without reading it. And it makes you think what's actually in those fucking things. But now they don't even give you an option to agree to the update. They're just like, the update counter weekly. You haven't, guess what? It's available. And we're updating it tonight now, asshole. They don't give you a chance to.
Your phone was plugged in between 2 and 4 o'clock. We're updating if it was charged. It's like, that's interesting. The time when I'm least susceptible to looking at my phone when you're going to update it? Precisely. Can you shut up? Can you shut up?
You're so obnoxious. You're such an asshole.
You're so obnoxious. I wanted to finish my bit about just literally saying nothing.
Thank you. I'm glad that everything I say is literally nothing. Everything you say is this perfect fucking gem all the time, but everything I say is just nothing. Good. Keep talking. I'll just stop. I got nothing to say, so. Why are you doing this? Why do you want to ruin another fucking episode? We did 3 episodes, 1 terrible episode. So instead of trying to make this one good, you're just going to do everything in your power to make those awkward, uncomfortable experience for everybody listening.
I disagree.
You disagree?
I think I disagree. I think it's, for everyone listening, a very enjoyable experience. I think for you, it's a very awkward experience.
I think you're an asshole.
I think that communal enjoyment of seeing you flail is, I think it's the common unconscious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cool. I'm glad I can contribute to that. I'm glad that's my only significance to this thing.
You really proved your significance by getting through that sentence so effectively and efficiently.
You,
You're like,
Alex.
I'm gonna get the last word in here. I'm really glad that that's what I do. And everyone's like, nice, good job, Robbie. Got that one out there. I like how also I'm clearly joking, but you're getting genuinely pissed.
You're sitting there clearly like, not joking. First of all, you're not even remotely joking. Okay, and even if all that was a bit, I still, anytime I say anything, you go cool. But then it's my fault that I don't know what to say half the fucking time. You're an asshole, regardless if you're joking or not right now. You're still an asshole. I want you to know that. From the bottom of my heart, I think you're an asshole.
I thought you were nearing a Mark Norman voice somewhere, and they're like, you're an asshole. You know? Like, it's true.
And I have something I wanted to say, but I'm terrified to say it.
Good, what is it?
I can't say it because I know what I know.
I can't fly without it.
You're not going to actually try to ask any questions.
Well,
you're on your phone right
now.
What?
No, again, you do this thing where you're like, fucking, whenever my bits don't land, it's not because they didn't land. It's because Alex is a piece of shit.
No.
So the other day when I was like, oops, that was his fault for not laughing at that.
No, that was I don't want to fucking talk to you right now. You're such a fucking
dude. This is a hot cast, man.
This is terrible.
This is a hot cast.
No, you're just being a piece of shit right now for no fucking reason. It's infuriating.
This is a hot cast, bro. Fucking, you scrappy boy. You're You're throwing punches, man.
Why is this the personality that had to be around today? Just asshole dickhead.
To be fair.
When I fucked up the fucking whoops bit the other day, okay, you contributed to the conversation.
Yeah.
Then when I start talking, you go on your phone and just say, okay. Right. And then I'm the asshole for asking you a question during the story you're telling so I can be an active listener.
Are you still talking about that? Dude, that's why we can't move past it. You're still thinking about it, bro. We're already 8 minutes past that.
You keep giving me shit.
Well, when?
Oh, my God.
We're just having a good time here, bro.
I'm going to have a nervous breakdown.
I can tell. We're just having a laugh, man. I'm smiling. I'm laughing. Everyone listening's laughing. They're like, God, Robbie needs to chill today. Got to dial it back a little bit.
What do you
Guy's so rowdy. Yep. So what do you want to talk about? You got a great story. Everyone's really excited for it.
Now it's not going to be good at all because you're just an asshole.
I'm excited for the story. I'm listening. I have
my
listening ears on. I'm not being condescending. Okay? I'm trying to prop you up. I'm saying, let's hear this awesome, cool story.
It's not going to be awesome and good now, okay? Because you're intentionally being an asshole.
Dude.
Okay, and you're getting in my head. You
know
what you're fucking doing, asshole. It's not funny.
Then why am I laughing so much?
Because you're an asshole. I don't want to fucking tell my story now.
What's the story?
I'm going to be a fucking baby now. I don't want to do it. I don't want
to. What do you want to talk about?
No, you know what, Alex? You do that thing you love doing, okay, and not shutting the fuck up. And I'm going to pack a bowl and mind my own fucking business.
All right. That's fair. I mean, if this is your contribution to the podcast, is just, grandstanding and running from your problems. It is what it is. There's 2 kinds of men in this world, There's the ones who stay and fight along the lines, and there's ones who desert and are cowards. There's ones who get honorably discharged, there's ones who get dishonorably discharged. I think we know very clearly who you are right now.
She said sometimes it's like you're not even here. I would never say something that cruel in front of Carl.
That's
what you are, Alex.
Came out pretty solid.
You act like a fucking woman.
I really
just go
thought
for the
you were going to reference
all the time.
A Few Good Men from the setup.
What line?
I don't know. I just really he's going to do a perfect Cool Kid James.
Right,
you didn't, but it's close enough.
Thank you.
And you delivered it well.
I did sound like him for a second. Thank you.
Yeah, but I'm such a fucking asshole piece of shit. Whatever.
No.
No, it's fine. I'm just a monstrous piece of shit who's never nice to anyone.
Everybody who's listening knows what you sound like at this point. This tone was not always transpiring before.
I thought because I said the fucking dishonorable discharge, I thought they were going to say, we did nothing wrong. But you didn't do that. Then you people got like, oh, The Walking Dead. Like, I didn't see that coming out. I didn't see that coming.
Oh, you know what? I'm pretty proud. So thank
Came out of left field. And it wasn't your usual out of left field where it makes no sense whatsoever.
like the one you crucified me for.
That one was more like, oh, that was just a plot that actually made sense. Like that was a way you could have gone with it. So that was a little bit. I guess me crucifying you, quote unquote, for 14 minutes is what needs you to come out of your shell.
I'm learning.
So see, now thank me for it.
Thank you.
Now thank me for everything I just put you through.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you.
So what do you want to talk about? I'll give you 3 options, all right? Few Good Men, The Walking Dead, or what you wanted to say originally.
Walking Dead or A Few Good Men.
Mm-hmm. Few Good Men's a really good movie.
I'd rather talk about Walking Dead, honestly, because we can go on there for hours, but we can talk about Few Good Men for a little bit, because we just watched it. I forgot pretty much that entire movie.
Yeah. Do you know who I don't like in that movie, though, very much? I don't like the guy from Pleasantville.
Who?
When he kills himself in his...
Yeah, he's whatever. I don't know if that guy's that great of an actor. Did he actually just die recently? Or he just died right after that movie we found out?
I think he died, like, in 2000. So, depending on what you think is recent.
So, based on facts in the show...
what show? This show?
Yeah, this show. The guy from Jaws, what's his name?
Robert Shaw.
Yeah, thank you. Because my name's Robert, I for a second was like, nah, he's not Robert. That's me just being stupid.
It's Robert Shaw.
We established Robert Shaw.
The guys in that movie?
Yeah, Roy Schneider and Dennis...
Richard Dreyfuss.
Thank you, Richard Dreyfuss. I was at Dennis Hopper for some reason.
First off, there's 1,000% accurate, without a question right now. We looked up, was Dennis Hopper... he was, like, without a doubt, the finalist for one of those characters, because it's 1975. That is probably...
I kind of think it'd be Hooper.
That's tough. I was going to say Robert Shaw, but he's not tough enough. But I think he thinks he's tough enough.
It's definitely not Quint.
But I think he thought he'd be a good Quint.
Oh, yeah.
I think Dennis Hopper thinks he'd be a great Quint.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
He's like, I'm a tough guy. He's like, no, you're kind of, I mean, you're good in some things. Like, you're cool enough. You weren't even cool enough. You're just in Apocalypse Now. It wasn't like, oh, that's awesome. This is a 6 sequence in which Dennis Hopper happens to be a part of.
God, that movie's so good. Unlike everything else I've seen, I feel like I remember that movie entirely.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like I forgot anything from that movie.
I doubt that, though.
I remember...
You remember, like, the opening with him drunk and breaking the mirror and then going on the boats forever?
I remember that part where he's with the French guy for 45 minutes of the movie for some reason, and then there's that part where they do the whole USA show thing with the chicks.
USO.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
USO.
Remember, I love USO. I don't know why I said... What did I say?
USA show.
USA.
Yeah, which isn't the thing. It's a USO show. Yeah. That is pretty sick, though. But no, I feel like Dennis Hopper would be he'd be a good deputy.
That's what I initially thought, but I feel like I can kind of see him being Hooper.
Hooper.
Anyways, though, we established Robert Shaw died when he got eaten by the shark. So that guy obviously died when he killed himself in A Few Good Men. That's a really roundabout way of getting.
And then Dennis Hopper died in that subway crash at the end of Speed.
I thought he died when Christopher Walken shot him.
No, he came back from that.
Oh, he did?
Speed was after that. Speed came out after True Romance. So obviously.
We actually didn't see him get shot. It was all off camera. So
That's
maybe
true.
he just shot him in the shoulder.
However, he did that. He definitely died in Speed. That was a.
That's true.
It's pretty cool. The 90s were like, what if the third act just happens in like a tunnel of a subway or a train?
And then when he's in Entourage, he's like, I thought that guy died.
Yeah, he's like, no. Only his career.
That's pretty cool in that.
That's how John Voight died in that train tunnel with the helicopter. Remember that one?
That's not how he dies.
Yeah.
I don't remember the ending then. I don't remember how he dies then. I thought there's the confrontation with him and Ethan.
Tom.
Yeah. I thought they fight at the end when the chick's in the room on the subway. And then I thought he escaped or some shit. And
remember the helicopter's flying in the tunnel and crashes and boom.
And then he's on top of the subway. But I don't remember John Voight getting killed in that scene.
I'm pretty sure that's where he dies.
I remember Frenchie flying in and getting
killed. Jean Reno.
The first one's underrated, I think. The first one's fucking insane.
I think the first one's underrated because how bad the second one is.
Yeah, the second one really does.
Because if it went 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, everybody, this is a phenomenal franchise. It
really is.
But then it's like how Too Fast, Too Furious ruins the Fast and Furious before the subsequent sequels happen to also ruin Fast and Furious. And the funny part is the fact that the reason why those new movies suck is because there's no Paul Walker, but the one with only Paul Walker also sucked.
What'd you say? Oh, the one only with him, yeah.
The reason those movies suck currently...
sucks.
That is why. Was he just Tyrese back then? I think so. I think he was still just Tyrese, right? He didn't have the last name yet. So much funnier.
He's definitely Tyrese.
Just Tyrese. It's awesome.
I didn't even know he had a last name. I thought he was just Tyrese.
He's now Tyrese Gibson. He's adopted. He's evolved to having a last name. One day Seal will become like Seal Johansson.
You know what's interesting? When I was like when we used to play the wrestling games all the time, which was fun as shit.
Yeah,
last
you know
night.
what you used to do though? You remember how you used to be like, you know what? Vowels are stupid. They should all be
Dude,
Ys.
this is the point I'm getting at. How do you fucking know that? Yeah, I was.
I'm really smart.
My point was I'd spell my name Robyrt, thinking that was fucking cool and stupid.
It doesn't even read as Robert.
It doesn't. I put the accent marks over the Y, like Queensryche does it, so it makes a sound.
Wow,
that's not
honestly,
an E, but
I give you shit for not being on your game, and the fact that I didn't think to make fun of Queensryche when I was saying the stuff earlier about you about Dragon Ball Z and Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's true. That was a fucking.
That's a party foul. Man,
Yeah,
I should have
wow.
crucified. I should have just done fucking.
You know what that is? That's a.
What's Jeff Tate? Hold on, I can't think of it. What's Jeff Tate sound like? That I always make fun of him sounding like.
He's an opera singer, kind of.
Yeah, but how do I always do it? Because I can't at all.
I'm Jeff Tate. I think
I don't know,
you do
that's what I
something
do.
like
I
that.
don't think it's that though. I don't.
No,
think
it's
not
better
close
than
enough
that.
to that.
Yeah, but it's fuck. I don't know what you do. You haven't done it in a long time.
God, I said opera, and all I can think of is fucking. Rain on me, rain on me.
Yeah, you really fucked up not making fun of me for that. That's finally a win in my
man.
column. You always make fun of me for not getting
100
any
episodes
wins.
in, Robbie got us first.
Finally got it there.
Yeah, man.
So I used to spell it that way though, and I was a child. And I thought that was cool. I grew out of that stupidity. Like Tyrese was what 30 when that movie came out, or at least he was probably my age. Probably
He was about 54 years old when that movie came out.
okay, fine. So
I think he was 54 years old in the first one.
He wasn't smart enough to be like,
He's-
this
he's
is stupid
72
going by
now.
Tyrese.
Yeah. Well, he's a model, so
That's true. I forgot.
he's like,
model.
I'm a model. I should only have one name.
Well, I guess that makes sense for a
I
model.
cannot
That's the only
believe you
profession that
assume
makes
that
sense.
he was black and that I was tan. I'm sorry, black and tan. Whoa. I cannot believe you just assumed that he was black and that I was tan. What a great idea.
But- Lost my
The
train of thought.
Queensryche thing really threw me for a minute. Yeah, no, the stupid wrestling names.
Oh yeah. Well, I made my point. That's why
Yeah,
I
you were
finished
such a
speaking.
fucking loser. Like ROBBYRETTT
No, there's no E.
TTTT.
R.
We'll have an accent
Z,
over it. So
Q.
R. No,
W.
you're doing way too fast. R Q S W A.
Hold on, Alex. Can you come to the microphone? Next. Spell the word apartment.
A P A R T O R L S N T A R A E M E R R apartment.